Stop wasting time on content that doesn't convert. The content economy is here, and if you're not posting content right now, you're gonna miss out. The creator economy is predicted to reach $480 billion by 2027, and you could be left behind if you're still guessing what to post. In today's video, I'll show you the 4 content pillars you need to build a loyal fan base of raving followers. I've studied top creators who have built multi-million-dollar brands using these exact principles. And now I'm gonna break them down for you. Let's dive in. Here's the thing, content isn't just about posting pretty pictures and racking up likes. It's about building a deep connection with your audience. Most successful creators know how to use these 4 content pillars to build trust, authority, and engagement. And one of the last pillars is something most people overlook. So stick around because I'll show you exactly that pillar and how to use it to stand out. So the first type of content is your story. Why is this important? Because people don't just connect with your product or service, they connect with people. Sharing your story helps your audience connect with the real you. A great example of this is Lee. Hopefully I pronounced his name right. He is a successful entrepreneur who used his story to build an audience of raving fans using a series documenting and showing how he went from 0 to 100K per month in his business. He used vulnerability and life lessons to help people relate with him, and his consistency kept them engaged. So here's how to leverage your story. Number 1, what have you overcome? Share struggles you faced, like starting from scratch, overcoming limited beliefs, or bouncing back from failure. Number 2, what have you learned? Explain how those struggles shaped your values, your business, or your approach to helping others. And number 3, what do you stand for? Highlight the core beliefs that drive you. A pro tip, be the real intentional you. Share moments of your journey that resonate with the struggles of your audience. If they see themselves in your story, they'll stick around to see how you can help them. Storytelling creates emotional connections, which turns scrollers into loyal fans. It's the most powerful way to make people care about what you do. The next content pillar is value content. This is where you position yourself as an expert and help your audience solve problems or shift beliefs. Value builds trust. When your audience learns something useful from you, they see you as the trusted resource to help them. A great example of this is Nick Bear, a hybrid athlete and entrepreneur who builds value by sharing his journey and training for a marathon. He doesn't just post his workouts. He breaks down the methods and why they work, and how others can apply them to their own fitness goals. Here's how you can create value content. Number 1 is challenge beliefs. Instead of just giving tips, change the way your audience thinks. And number 2, solve micro problems. Focus on small actionable steps that your audience can take. Pro tip, value content isn't about overwhelming your audience. It's about planting little seeds, little insights that make them trust your expertise and want to learn a little bit more. Okay, that's 2 out of 4 pillars down, but the next one is a game changer. And the last one, it's what will truly set you apart from everyone else. Trust me, you won't want to miss it, so stick around. Now let's talk about authority content. This type of content sets you apart by showcasing your unique values, opinions, and beliefs. Authority makes you memorable. It positions you as a thought leader in your niche, someone people turn to for guidance. Here's how to create authority content. Number 1, share your why. Why do what you do? What makes your approach different? And number 2 is take a stand. Challenge myths or misconceptions in your niche. This gets attention and builds credibility. A great example of this is a guy called Tom Young, a business coach and entrepreneur who uses authority content by questioning traditional marketing advice. He boldly states that funnels are dead and instead promotes his flywheel system. By challenging the status quo, he grabs attention and makes him an authority in his industry and positions himself as an innovator. Pro tip, authority content isn't about having a clear stance. Don't try to please everyone. Speak directly to the people who align with your values. Now for the final pillar. This is what all the big creators are doing right now. Legends like Casey Neistat, Peter McKinnon paved the way for it. But here's the twist. It's evolving. What used to be polished and curated is now raw and authentic. The final type of content is behind the scenes. This is where you let your audience into your world and show them the raw and authentic side of your life and business. It builds trust and makes your audience feel like they're coming along with you for the journey. People don't want to just see the end results, they want to see the process. A great example of this who is exploding on YouTube right now is Daniel Dallin. By documenting his journey of building a $10 million business, Daniel right now is in his own lane of content. Documenting the raw and real side, his ups, his downs, his failures, his wins, and all the lessons learned along the way. People feel like they are on the journey with him as he documents everything. Here's how to create your behind the scenes content. Number one is work in progress. Share what you're currently working on, whether it's a new program, a new business, or a personal goal. Take people along the journey. Number two is daily life. Show snippets of your routine, your morning coffee, your busy work day. And number three is lessons learned. Share the mistakes you've made or the wins that you've got. A pro tip is don't overthink behind the scenes content. Document what you're already doing and let your audience feel like they're along for the ride. So let's quickly recap the 4 types of content and why they work. Number one, your story. It creates emotional connections and builds loyalty. Number two, value content. Positions you as a trusted expert that people want to learn from. Number three, authority content. It makes you memorable and builds credibility. And number four, behind the scenes content. It humanizes your brand and turns followers into fans. When you combine these 4 types of content, you're not just posting for likes. You're building a community of raving fans that know, like, trust, and want to work with you. Which type of content are you struggling with the most? Comment down below. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, then please subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you in the next video.